Hello, YouTube. Brando here. Welcome to Momentum Canada. We're back into our Bible reading, continuing in Genesis chapter 20. And so, without further ado, let's get right into it. Again, TikTok audience, if you want to watch over on YouTube, the advantage being you can see what I'm reading. I'm reading from the ESV version from my Logo software. And if you have any questions during the read, don't feel like you're interrupting me. And hopefully my moderators will be on the ball tonight. And I got to be on the ball too, because sometimes I don't notice the things that they're pinning. So I'll do my best to get to your questions. But we'll read one chapter and then we'll hang out, have conversation. And so my quitting time is at 10 o'clock. It's Eastern Standard Time here. So it's 9 right now, 9 o'clock. Let's do this. Chapter 20. Where did it go? I'm scrolling too far here. There we be. Right there. Abraham and Abimelech. Definitely a pyramid scheme. No, ma'am. Well, Barb, I'm glad you're here. If you have any questions, let me know. But again, what I said at the beginning, if you're here in peace, if you're going to ask respectfully, I'm going to give you a respectful answer. If it's the opposite, I'm probably going to give you the opposite as well. It's kind of what I do. People say I get a little salty, but it's just I match your energy. I try my best not to get, too mean, but anyways, right as Koki's saying I'm a good person. Well, thank you, Koki. Barb left. Oh, Barb, come on, Barb. Get back here. I reading Quran to be able to relate and explain the truth. Well, God bless you. I mean, they need to be ministered to as well. Absolutely. But I think we got to recognize as Christians, we can't be experts in every field. Right? It's not our job to just give everybody every answer about everything. And the analogy I use all the time, like when you look at counterfeiters, the people who study counterfeiting to be able to detect when there's fake dollar bills, they don't study all the fake ones. They study the real ones so that when the fake one comes into their proximity, they go, something's off, right? So what I always recommend is know the Word of God. Know the Word of God. That's the standard. And then it'll be a little bit easier on you. Right on, right on. Yeah, it's draining, isn't it? It is. It's not for the faint of heart because it's, especially I find in Islam, what you're doing a lot of the time is because what they like to do is put you on the defense. They put you on the defense and have you sort through everything that they've misrepresented about Christianity. And so as long as they can keep you busy doing that, you're not able to combat them with the obvious holes in Islam. So anyways, I've just learned to not let them bury me in their objections. So yeah. Anyways, let's do this. Abraham and Abimelech. From there, Abraham journeyed toward the territory of the Negeb and lived between Kadesh and Shur. And he sojourned in Gerar. And Abraham said of Sarah his wife, "She is my sister." And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, "Behold, you are a dead man because of the woman whom you have taken, for she is a man's wife." Now Abimelech had not approached her. So he said, "Lord, will you kill an innocent people?" And she herself said, "He is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and the innocence of my hands, I have done this." Then God said to him in the dream, "Yes, I know that you have done this in the integrity of your heart, and it was I who kept you from sinning against me. Therefore, I did not let you touch her. Now then, return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, so that he will pray for you, and you shall live. But if you do not return her, know that you shall surely die, you and all who are yours." So Abimelech rose early in the morning and called all his servants and told them all these things. And the men were very much afraid. Then Abimelech called Abraham and said to him, "What have you done to us? And how have I sinned against you that you have brought on me and my kingdom a great sin? You have done to me things that ought not to be done." And Abimelech said to Abraham, "What did you see that you did this thing?" Abraham said, "I did it because I thought, there is no fear of God at all in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. Besides, she is indeed my sister, the daughter of my father. though not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. And when God caused me to wander from thy father's house, I said to her, This is the kindness you must do me at every place to which we come. Say of me, he is my brother. Then Abimelech took sheep and oxen and male servants and female servants and gave them to Abraham and returned Sarah his wife to him. And Abimelech said, Behold, my land is before you. Dwell where it pleases you. To Sarah he said, Behold, I have given you your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. It is a sign of your innocence in the eyes of all who are with you, and before everyone you are vindicated. Then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, and also healed his wife and female slaves, so that they bore children. For the Lord had closed all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. Right on. All right. All right, so that's the reading. That's all I'm reading tonight, folks. Seriously. We're going to hang out the rest of the time because a lot of the times we run out of time to hang out, and I want to keep going. So we're going to cut it short. And if you guys have any questions you want about what we just read or anything else, let me know. Val's over on YouTube. She says hello again. You really got to look at the mic at that pick, man. Oh, I will. I switched, said Cody. Right on, right on. I'm on your TV now. Wow. Awesome. Should I go back to TikTok? It's up to you. I'll keep YouTube going, but yeah, I will stop the screen so that I'm super large on your TV. There you go. You're welcome. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're saying, Nicole. IWK. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Right on. Sure. It's like, don't panic. I'm here now. Reading's over. We already went through a chapter, y'all. We started right at 9 o'clock, too. Right at 9 o'clock. But okay, let me see what Val's sending me. I think it's sausage biscuits. We were talking about sausage biscuits, and okay, let's see this. Okay, yeah, they're the same type of biscuits we have. Yeah. Wow. But I think your gravy is probably a little bit heartier. Ours is more like a bone broth, like a bone broth with xanthan gum. That's what that is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what did you guys get up to today? Let's see here. I'm tired of trying to. Hello, what's up, Linda? Like, you guys, please help on the Muslim chats. I wouldn't even go in those chats because they're looking to, especially the ones controlled by Muslims. They're there to just bury Christians and embarrass them. So I would recommend Christians not go in them unless you're like super well prepared to take on 10 of them at once that are burying you. Again, it's not for the weak-hearted. But there's no shame in it. To me, it's just like, no, I'm not an expert in every area of life, but I know enough, like what I've done, because I recognize, other people have ministries that relate to Muslims and they get right into it. That's not what I focus on. There's other things I focus on. But what I have done on my channel is, if you know what I do skit videos. And so I've made a skit video pertaining to one instance where they explicitly lie about the Bible. And so for me, if I can do this once, how many more times can I do this with each lie that they bring up? So for me, it's just like, okay, so here's an example. Here's an example of them deliberately misrepresenting what our scriptures say in order to try to attack it. And so that's enough for me. Because when I'm talking to a Muslim, I go, okay, here's one example. Now let's talk about your religion. You explained to me why Muhammad married a girl at 6 years old and was, the marriage was consummated at age 9. They don't have an answer for that. They have to back themselves into a corner and try to point something else out in Christianity. It's like this constant deflection strategy. So, yeah. Yeah. What's up, Ari? Can Cheryl let us know when I just want to leave? Fun day is. Still not too sure. I have a feeling maybe English isn't your first language because it doesn't really make sense. I apologize if I'm just not understanding. Not fun day here. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Pepper gravy. Ooh. Let's see here. You just did Genesis 8 and 9 with the girls. Nice. Nice. Amen, bro. Your part. Nope. Yeah. Hello. What's going on, Kung Fu Panda? Bang on. Same with atheists. Yeah. Well, you would think that, if you tear apart just a few of their arguments, they'd go, I wonder if the rest of our arguments can be torn apart. So, I mean, I started my channel because I just had this passion of just eliminating people's excuses to reject God. I've heard your excuses for years and years. Stop being silly. They're silly arguments. Anyways, yeah. Allah Hakakabar, my Hamas. And I don't know about you guys, but I get very irritated when I hear them speak. Muhammad, peace be upon him. Shut up. Sorry. It's probably rude. But why? What do they see in that man? He was a monster. He owned slaves. He unalived people with his own hands. He married a girl when she was 6 years old. Had 11 wives. Yeah, hummus is awesome. No, there's nothing peaceful about him. No. Yeah, I mean the appeal to Islam is its power, right? It's very blunt. It's very in your face. It's scary, right? I am scared. Like, if put it this way, the only Muslims I'm not afraid of are the lukewarm ones, the ones that don't believe everything in their book or in their writings, I should say, because it's usually the lukewarm ones that say, we're about peace. We don't do the violent stuff. Okay, good. I'm happy that you're a lukewarm Muslim. Lance, how did your cybersecurity reading live go? That was the longest job I've done in a while. And I don't think I've done one live that long before, but it's done. It's done. I sent it off, edited, I checked it over, found tons of mistakes, but I got those recorded. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Speak truth. And, I try to simplify things as simple as possible, because there's just some simple things you can say to some Muslims, because their own Quran, and I think it's Surah 58, or maybe is it Surah 58? I can't remember. It's been a while since I talked about it, but it tells Jews and Christians to stand on their holy books. It says, if you don't do that, like, what else do you got? Okay, you want me to stand on the Bible, because my Bible leaves no room for Islam, right? It says, that's what Paul says. If we or an angel comes to you, approaches you, and presents a gospel that's contrary to what we've preached to you, let him be accursed. And that's Muhammad's claim, that an angel appeared to him and gave him new revelation. Let you be accursed, Mr. Muhammad. So that's a simple way, but then I just the fact that they deny that Jesus was crucified. I mean, even atheist scholars will say, yeah, he was crucified under Pontius Pilate. Yeah, it appears so. So they're denying, like, very mainstream stuff. Wrote over 600 years after the eyewitness accounts. So it's like, what? I don't get it. And only spread because of the sword? That doesn't sound like. And I loved, who was I only don't know his name well because I didn't know him well until he got stabbed, that bishop. Something Maramari. What's his first name? Is it just Bishop Maramari? I know I'm probably saying that wrong. But I was watching a video of his today, and he was addressing Andrew Tate, and he was talking about how love, because Andrew Tate will criticize Christianity because love appears to be a weakness. And he said, "You're right, but you're also wrong because love is a strength." And it was beautiful. I posted it to my Facebook today. Beautifully said. Um, but one of the points he said, he's like, you can't change the heart of a person with the sword. You can't change the heart of the person with angry words or by force. He said, it's love. And I was just like, whoa, that's good. And that's what Christianity offers. It turns hearts of stone into hearts of flesh. And that's powerful. Nothing else can do that. Mari Mari. So I did say that right? Okay, good. Mari Mari Emmanuel. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I've always known like about him because he would show up in my news feeds of my different platforms, and I'd be like, okay, cool. But I never really sat down and listened to him. So up until he got stabbed, sadly, I didn't really pay attention. But yeah, that was really good what he said. Let's see here. Brando, it was 80 today. Why are you dressed for cold farming today? I just came out of I just recorded another skit video, and I'm like, I'm comfy. It's cold down here, so I left it on. Yep, recorded another skit video, and just have to edit it. And I'm so like, it was like the least stressful recording I've done in a long time, because you guys that follow me along, I do behind the scenes to show you how I film. And my phone always runs out of storage, but I cleared my phone so that I have lots of storage. And so it was just like, oh yeah. It was a dream come true. Awesome. Well, I see 15 people in the chat. If you're new here, my name is Brando. Great to have you here. If you have any questions regarding God, Christianity, or the Bible, throw them in the chat. We'll talk about them. Please be civil. That's what I wish for people, because I'm not afraid to be, put it this way, I'm not trying to be nasty, but I will respond to you the way that I feel you need to be responded to. Does that make sense? So yeah, we're all friends here. If you come in peace, I'll give you peace. Let's see here. Flannel is what? Is lumberjack's clothing. Yeah. Brando will shut you down nicely. I will let you down very nicely. Muslim stabs him and he prays for him every day. Oh, farmer in the dale. Get out of here. He has an amazing testimony. Absolutely. You got to check out Dr. Charles Stanley one day on YouTube. I love his sermons. I think I know who that is, but I haven't really listened to him. Tell him about the Bible. I'll tell you about everything. I'll tell you about boots. Hey, Brando, is this like church? Yeah, I mean, the church is just fellowship with fellow believers. So absolutely. Not gonna lie, I thought you and Dinks were the same people. Yeah, so did everybody else. I wish I could do his voice. I'd be so. If I was like a world-class impressionist, I would like put that on and just have everybody confused. Brando, I got my ESV study Bible by Crossway today. Nice. Lance says, LOL, love it, brother. Yeah. My dad likes Charles Stanley. Okay, I got to Google this person because I know who this is. I just need to put the face to the name. Charles Stanley. Okay. No, he doesn't look familiar. Not as whole. I was expecting a dark-skinned fellow. But nope. Mike keeps going out. Is that for everybody? Or just legit? Let me try fixing things. I hope no one lost their Dalmatian today. Nope. Nope. My Dalmatian is secure. It's secure in the cold cellar. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying, yeah. So Jillian says that the mic sounds fine with her. So maybe it's your Wi-Fi. It went out for me. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Red flannel and you have red hair. I know, folks. I told everybody the other day because usually I keep my hair nice and short, like real short, almost bald. But I'm going to grow it out like Bob Ross, like huge. And I think it's going to get red. Actually, the top doesn't get red, but if I get the beard out, oh my goodness, it's going to be the best. Now we'll see how long it lasts. It sometimes just gets annoying. I'm competing. I want to compete with my brother. My brother's beard is glorious. Just his isn't so much red though. I inherited my dad's. He's got a like fiery red top. He's straight from Scotland. Scotland. Ginger Ross. Yeah. And I love painting too, so I should do like just a funny video of me painting some happy trees. I should show you guys a painting that I did. The last one I did. It was for a novel I wrote a couple years ago. Let's see. It's on Amazon. One sec. When Christmas Came to Life. It's like a kid / I don't know. It's just a Christmas book, a novel for people to enjoy. What? Oh, here we go. I'll show you the front cover. We hang it in our kitchen every Christmas. Well, that's the front cover, but it's backwards. But it's a little town in England. See a little it's an orphanage with a little smoke coming out of the chimney, and a little town with a church and all that. That was really fun. That was really fun. Yeah, I think it took me like 18 hours. I went out there like after work every day in the old shed. Skip video wearing flannel painting facts. Wait, what? Yeah, spitting painting facts. I could do that. Red's the best. I agree. Yeah. Hey, bro. Or my bro has red hair in winter, blonde in summer. Some redheads' hair changes to white. I think they call those chameleons. Not Canadians, chameleons. Yes, grow it out, says Jillian. Yeah. Linda's laughing out loud. Do you guys like actually laugh out loud when you type it? Or do you lie like I do? Like sometimes my wife will send me a meme and I'll say LOL but then I'm like, I just lied because I didn't laugh out loud. But in my head, I laughed out loud, right? So that counts, right? Imagine Mike comes in. Mike who? It's the tape, Brando. No, it's not. Get out of here. By the way, Brando, how often does Kelly K pop in? Every so often. We tried connecting about 2 weeks ago. Try to get him on here, but we had a terrible feedback, and I was like, hello? And he's just staring at me like, hello? And then it was terrible noise, so I just hung up on him. You actually laugh? Okay. Koki's laughing. Or no, Koki's lying. Get out. Get out, Koki. No lying in the live stream, okay? Thank you. My grandpa was ginger and is now white-haired. I'm getting gray hairs, guys. My wife pointed out. She's like, you got a gray hair back there, Brando. I said, well, guess what? I got 2 kids. Well, I got 3 kids, but, one's with Jesus, but being a parent is hard, man. It's hard on the old brain cells. Let's see here. On Amazon. Yeah. Both my books are on Amazon. I don't have the Christmas book in here, but I got Prayer for Walton Bay. That's my most recent novel. And then When Christmas Came to Life. They're both on Amazon. Yeah. Um, yeah, anyway. Skip video. Okay, I already read that. Jillian says, I hardly say LOL. So, wow. I feel honored that you honored me with an LOL. When I LOL, I literally smile like I can just picture legit doing that. Just like, I am straight face saying LOL 99% of the time. I believe that. I believe that. Redheads don't get gray then white. It just goes straight to white, unfortunately. But see that I think you can kind of see it. There's like a little glint. Oh, where is it? Little glint on YouTube. You could probably see it better. A little glint of gray hair coming in. My husband is super gay. Oh, rewind. My husband is super gray. LOL. He blames me. What were you just saying, Brando? What did you just do? Shots fired. Koki says, I'm a dog mom. I'm one of those people. You're one of those people? Yeah, I apologize, everyone. That shouldn't have come out. That shouldn't have come out of my peephole. Let's see here. Terrace Canadians. Yeah. I'm straight feet. Okay, yeah. Well, everything reloaded. You got tons of grays. Team gray. Yeah. I don't know if it's white hair or blonde because I have super blonde highlights. I'm reading a true story about a severely disabled child given up during World War II. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. What's that called? Not if you dye it. I will never dye my hair. If I'm going to dye it, it's going to be like purple or blue, something fun. My family would abandon me. Pew pew, says Jillian. Yeah. Now that's an actual LOL. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, golly. Lance says, bruh. Bruh, what did you just say? See, this is why I can't be a pastor. I'd say like things like that over the pulpit and it would go viral for the wrong reasons. And how this loving Christian home took him in. Oh, nice. That sounds pretty cool. Do you guys like see like really well written books and even like just really cool stories, like whether it's listening to someone's testimony or whatever, and just think that would like make an awesome movie. Like, why isn't Paramount or Lionsgate picking up stories like this? I always think that when I see somebody's story and or books that aren't super popular in the mainstream, I go like, there's a market for this. Make it into a movie right now. Thank you. Do the rewind again. That's rewinding. Yeah. Linda says, I mean die. Oh, well, thank you for clarifying. You didn't want me to unalive my hair, right? Too late to clip it. Don't clip that. I'm going to tell him you said so. Don't. He's in the military. He'll find me. I will find you. And I will kill you. That'd be so scary if Liam Neeson shows up to your door. Because you made a gay comment. That was funny, though. Okay. Now you're going to attract a crowd. Oh, great. Whew, them comments flew for a second. Yeah, I know. Totally chuckled. Did he LOL? My life is 2 books long. 2 books long? That's not very long. 2 books? That's a short life. I get white eyebrow hairs and 1 or 2 white eyelashes, and I rip them. Ouch. I already clipped and gave it to Mike. Stop. Stop it. By the way, how do you clip? I've never done that. Like, is there a way? Is it just like your screen recording? That's what they mean by clip? I don't get that. Doesn't make sense to me. By the way, I'm going to shut off YouTube. I see that there's 0 people over there watching. So I'm just going to end it. Have a great day for those of you who are watching the replay. Take care.